Everyone, Katrina Latrice Williams here, coming back at you today for some valuable information. Why? Because you are valuable. Make sure you check out FlyNubianQueen.com. It is a network for melanated kings and queens such as yourselves. So getting straight into the information, as you all know, and for those of you that don't know, I am fighting, surviving, and beating cancer, and I have been able to pretty much evaluate my life to see the things that will help me, as well as those that may be getting diagnosed, or they have already been diagnosed, or they know someone that knows someone that have been diagnosed with cancer. It can definitely take a toll on your body, your energy, your emotions, your mental state, everything. But one of the most important things that I have found when it comes to getting treated to cure your cancer is not only the communication, which I have a video on that, and make sure you subscribe to our network, Fly Nubian Queen. Definitely like us and hit the notification bell so that you can get updated, because you are very important. So besides communication, another important thing is food. I don't know if you have been told, but food is really our natural medicine. And it's very important to maintain your weight, because your weight is what will help you have the strength to fight off any type of sicknesses or diseases that may try to attack you as you're going through your treatment. Now, it does depend on your current condition, on where you are in your stage of cancer. However, this information is just informational, for informational purposes, to help you. Now, there's two types of ways that you can cure yourself. You have the medication, the pharmaceutical way, and then you also have the natural remedies way. And once again, it does depend on your current conditions and where you are in everything. But I am a natural woman. I have always been working on, at least these last 2 years, being natural with things. However, I did have to go through chemotherapy and radiation because I was at a stage 4 when I was diagnosed with cancer. Now, one of the natural ways, and there's so many different natural remedies out here that can help you fight cancer cells. I don't know if you know, but chemotherapy, it fights off the good and the bad. So if I can find natural remedies that will help me fight off the bad, I would rather that first. And it is a process. You have to respect your process through everything. Everything is not going to happen overnight, as we all know. Life doesn't happen overnight. But natural ways is eating natural foods, organic foods, plant-based food. That is what I have been working on, transitioning from eating meats to a plant-based diet, plant-based food plan. Is what I'll say. And it has been very, very convenient. I actually did it for 7 days straight, and the first 2 days it was kind of challenging, but because I had the type of foods that I was going to eat when I did feel hungry, it was much easier. So plant-based is the safest route when it comes to you getting treated and trying to heal your body more. Proteins and calorie intake is definitely a very important process when it comes to you eating. You want to keep track of your protein intake as well as your calorie intake. Some more foods that is very important during your process of chemotherapy and radiation is eating fruits and vegetables. What I normally do is I make a fruit smoothie, a vegetable smoothie, and I work on drinking it at least once a day, if not twice. And it just depends. Sometimes I'll give my body 1 or 2 day break through the process, but I have noticed that it's been a lot of positive things going on in my life, because 2 years ago I was in a lot of excruciating pain. I could barely walk. I could barely do anything for myself. I've been through challenging, life-threatening surgeries, and by me going the healthy route along with me taking the treatments, it has helped me see better progress in my life. Liquids. When it comes to you drinking liquids, you want to stay away from sodas, anything sweet. Sugar it feeds on the cancerous cells. So it's best to stay away from sugary items. And nowadays there's so many things that have sugar in it, you would definitely have to do your research. But one thing that has helped me through my process is drinking alkaline water. I have been very dedicated and committed to drinking alkaline water. That means I have to buy alkaline water daily. And what I have found is I created a plan where I drink lemon water one day and then I drink my alkaline water the next day. So it's actually alternating, and I'm finally starting to get my food and liquid plan to where it will all be 100% natural, organic, plant-based sooner or later. I'm still getting there, but it's definitely I've seen a progress over the last 2 years. Herbs. I have heard of things like black seed oil helps people. Black cohosh, that helps with mood swings, different things like that. Alleviating hot sweats. CBD oil, turmeric. There's so many different great herbs out here, and I recommend checking out Dr. Sebi because he has found ways to actually heal people from cancer. So he is another one that I have been following and trying different things. I've also tried the sea moss, so that have so many different vitamins that will help your body. Exercising is also a very natural way to help your body get stronger and to build up that energy. Having a positive mental state is also important. Thinking positive. When you start thinking of the negative things, or when you start hearing bad news, think positive. Replace that bad news with 2 positive things, and that will help you through the process, because it's not just about eating, it's not just about thinking right, it's not just about talking right, but you have to put it all together to make it all work out for the good. I have also done research, and I found that meat actually have had links to cancer, so you definitely want to be careful. And also, when I was taking chemotherapy, one thing you will notice, and it's not for everyone, but for those of you that do end up getting sore throat, things like that, I've found that baking soda and water has helped me. And I have barely had a sore throat or anything like that because I make sure I gargle with baking soda and water at least every other day. Because when it comes to chemotherapy, it will stay in your body at least 48 hours after you finish taking it, up to 6 months to a year. So your main goal, especially when you're taking chemo right then and there, is to flush the toilet 2 times, because you don't want the chemicals to be spread into your family members or loved ones. So I have been told in the hospital when I was taking chemo that my family should go down the hall to use the bathroom rather than using the bathroom right after me. So chemotherapy is a very strong chemical. So when it comes to chemotherapy, radiation, and all those different pharmaceutical ways of healing, it can help. It has helped me in the past. When I was 1 year old, chemotherapy, radiation, and a surgery did help me. I was cured for about 35 years, and then I was re-diagnosed with cancer again in November 2017. So this time around, with me being an adult, I have found creative ways, natural, organic ways to help me live longer, to where I don't have to keep taking chemo over and over and over, but also just thinking of the best plan that will work for me and my family. So those are some tips that can help you through your process. Not saying that you will be 100%, but it can definitely work towards that process as long as you are willing to stay committed. So once again, it's all depending on your condition, but natural, organic, plant-based foods, fruits and vegetables, liquid like alkaline water will help. Herbs, black seed oil, CBD oil. Just do your research based on your conditions and what you have going on. Making sure you exercise and having that mental positive state of mind will help you get through this process. I will have more valuable information coming up soon. Why? Because you are valuable and you deserve to hear this information and get this information. Make sure you share this video especially if you know people that have been diagnosed with cancer or currently going through it. It would definitely help them through the process. Until next time, I am Katrina Latrice Williams. This is Fly Nubian Queen Station. Check us out. Hit the notification bell. Like us. And we will be always focusing on the kings and queens here on earth. God bless.